It's here for day in, day out. There are documents being leaked to sort of confirm and same Professor Frimpong Boateng can wo the report no emo. Me who said the reports issue no, it is gradually dying down, but there is a leaked document. We share documents no any data a bosswa say it was 9th July 2018. Now the reason why this document is leaking and they say in Dr. Frimpong Boateng the report him na semba kwa wakan and say that time Forestry Commission boss Sir John, he was a threat to Ghana's forest. Forestry Commission and Kauhe Juma Wamoya and Comuno say omo ebo kwaye enho ban. Now so wuti nsemo Frimpong Boateng say Sir John na nya ade oye no. In fact, aban the ban eto so Frimpong Boateng kan report him say aban the ban eto so say mayema wo bia enko kwaye mu say okọ akwakotu gold ana wo koye galamsey biom ana wo koye bibia ebiom. Okay, Frimpong Boateng say, but still, Sir John was not doing that. Sir John, no, not the no ya no ya, not still or man for concession never quiet money nyama. Now, this is a letter coming from Forestry Commission. We here. On my letterhead in a bosso Forestry Commission corporate headquarters. Date in a bosso July 8, 2018. Now, this letter is trending on social media, and the narration being put on this letter on social media, and they say, what Frimpong Boateng said about St. John, no, probably it is true because Osha sa time 2018 na buying abane, but this letter confirms say na bibi koso. Let's read the letter and see. The na koso no Osha was the entry permit for letter no heading no entry permit for mineral prospecting response or responded to application for entry permits to carry out mineral exploration within the Anhwiaso South Forest Reserve in the Bibiani Anhwiaso District, Western Region. Now, I say we refer to your letter received on 9th July 2000 and no, the letter was written on 9th, right? I say we refer to your letter written on 9th July 2018 and wish to inform you that the Chief Executive has granted entry permits to enable you carry out mineral exploration / prospecting activities in the Anhwiaso Forest Reserve South, Anuabaka portion, as indicated in the attached map in Bibiani Forest District in the Western Region under the following conditions. This letter, as someone can say, the Chief Executive. Now, that time the name say Chief Executive no, Sir John. It was say Chief Executive no ama ho kwan say ko kwayenim na ko explore mineral and normal location no. But mind you, the reason why this has come up and it is trending, they say so that time July 9th 2018 no na aban a place ban on all these activities. It's aban saying and a Chief Executive no or throw letter Emma company ni tro mo say yama okwan say wo kokoye. You see, that is where all the issue is coming from. In Grofo also alenke to the Professor Frimpong Boateng kan report no mo say na de no asem na papa ne kan no no kware. I say the prospecting activities should conform strictly to the environmental guidelines approved for mining in production forest reserves in Ghana. I say the prospecting activities should be restricted to the approved area within the Anhwiaso Forest Reserve, Amobaka portion, Bibiani Forest District. I say you are to use existing road network and new ones may be constructed when necessary with approval of the Forestry Ministry. The discretion in that regard remains the sole prerogative of the Chief Executive or the Forestry Commission and cannot be compromised for any reason. You are to take extra precautions during your operations within the forest reserve to forestall damage to environmentally sensitive areas. Failure to comply with any of the above conditions together with any other stipulated in the environmental management plan will result in suspension of your operations in the forest reserve. By a copy of this letter, the Executive Director, Forest Services Division, is to communicate same to all relevant field officers in accordance with forestry rules and regulations. So this is the letter. And that is the claim behind the letter. Osha. Nipakra will post a letter a man trendy on social media. Some more kind of breaking news. At the time government put a ban on all mining activities, the Forestry Commission, within the same period, issued 47 different prospecting permits to mining companies to prospect for gold in forest reserves. Inti yase letter na enye wepe. Enye nkrofo, enye nipa baako pe nkrofo baako 47 enye mo kwan. Inti raise concerns and mo say then probably Frimpong Boateng lie. He posted all these things in the report. Inti denti na wire reporter asemo aye kan say report no enyama ni bi ye nokware ebi eyentro. Why are we saying that? And also your questions are in Crawford raise our social media. Asemo you. Listen, and this is a message to the people. Listen, this is a message to the people who still believe that Frimpong Boateng is lying. This is a message to you. You see what I've learned recently, okay? Me mama say me every day. My imagine say every day I will learn something new, okay? Every day I want to learn something new. Me share this month, this month. What I've learned this month is to question myself. Now me hune say when I start questioning myself, I get a lot of answers. Into this month, adia kesie ba kwa mesua no. Se men question me ho, se bibi koso a, men bisa me ho say, nti adia we e ba ne sen, adia we how? Nti den na ebesi, nti we say. Nti sa adia na mesua ne this month, me hune say chale. Me ya e ma minya answers pan to a lot of things. To a whole lot of things. Why still who believe is a Frimpong Boateng someone walk no a yentro no? Please, I want you to try that thing. Me pesa will try sadie no. Ask yourself deep down. Who is Frimpong Boateng? That should be your first question. Who is Frimpong Boateng? If you really want to learn, Mama Wati as you say, ya can't. You see, there is no sense. Now let me put it in a nice way. Yes, it's a wako school. No way see there. Na uonim there. Now still, you're tribalistic. Still, you're partisan. Now want to maintain us and say adewe me party ho asem na nso sebe nkwasi asem a then school na wo koye no na nka sebe sika na odi kotua fees no na nka wo de nyen ponchi a na nka ye. Etie for the make am say what ase dia. Na tre say wako school a you expect say you should be thinking on a certain level, a certain pedestal. And so if you are still overly partisan and you don't want to reason into enyemebia, not as a school now a waste of time. Ask yourself, who is Frimpong Boateng? If you really want to learn, you go and Google him and see his track record. And you ask yourself, say, why will Frimpong Boateng obiano wa abainimono do this to his own government? You know the type of person he is. He's a man with integrity. Why will a man with integrity say ye ka say yentro no wo twa wonyama we ni nemu a bisa ho say why will a man with such integrity risk it all and lie because you say yentro no twa ebi mo say yentro no twa? So ask yourself that question. Why will a man with integrity risk it all and lie like this? Because say intro kesiye we na work. It should be extremely easy for people to prove him wrong. So why will he risk his integrity or reputation that way? So we'll be trying to kesiye we ato nkrofo so if adie no enye no kware. Papa bi by obo papa bi din professor. Our car say, Professor no. Otonton nsase ma nkrofo professor ne nam TV so eye ntro me nton nsase ma nkrofo bia ye wo hwa na professor no no ne constituency obi dan ne ka because wakwa koton galamsey allegedly wakwa koton eye concession na concession no koton ma nipa kro ne dansium nti nipa kro ne ma ni ntu galamsey no iti ni buefu aba professor ne wo se wo beji ni sika okofre journalist by say wo beji ni sika professor ho na nkrofo hu se ende say asem Frimpong Boateng kan no na enye ntro professor ne still up to the mba bontin emma mekasai Charlie. Anyway, what the one try my comment box ni why but that's it.